o'clock, you know, rolls around, or 7 o'clock rolls around, and there's nobody there. It's 7 o'clock. We need someone to open the store. Nobody's there, so, you know, I'm like, well, shoot, like, then I have to clock in then, because, like, we're open, you know, the doors are locked and the lights are off. So I go in, I clock in, you know, 30 minutes early, and then, like, you know, lo and behold, I have, like, you know, a couple customers come in at, like, 7:10. So had I waited or gotten there at 7:30, we would have lost 3 sales. And so, like, yeah, so here's the thing, is he shows up at 7:30 telling me, you know, like, what's up? And I was like, you know, at first I didn't say anything because obviously I was still trying to deal with all these customers. And then, like, you know, then at the end I was like, man, you had me for a second, and, you know, I thought something happened. It's like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, you look at the schedule, you're supposed to be here at, you know, 7 o'clock. It was like, no, I'm not. Damien told me to come in at 7:30. It was like 7:30. He, like, showed me, like, a text that Damien had sent him, like, you know, I don't know when. I didn't, you know, fact check him on that or anything, but I was like, yeah, but, like, look over here, and I show him the schedule, and it clearly says him to come in at 7. I was like, oh, well, Damien told me, like, 7:30, and I was like, well, alright. And then, like, later, there was a text, but that's the thing, is that text was probably made, you know, like, at the beginning of the week or before I got there, because, like, you know, I didn't check, like, what the date and time was when he sent that text. The point was, that schedule sheet was modified when I came in, because obviously once I was added to the schedule, obviously there needed to be some changes, because, you know, the schedule was without me in mind, you know, because I wasn't there yet. So, you know, point was, like, yes, you know, Damien had told him, you know, to come in at 7:30 that day, but he changed the schedule, and he told everyone to change the schedule, you know, like, around, like, Tuesday or Wednesday, when they finally were able to put me in, because I finally went through and stuff. The accepted position thing happened on Tuesday, and I was on the schedule on Wednesday. So, yeah, so that was kind of, like I said, like, a red flag moment where it's like, well, shoot, like, we would have been not open. Mind you, it wouldn't have been too bad, you know, it's only 30 minutes, but still, though, it's like the store being open, you know, we have to be there open to close, you know, like, so. And I don't know where this miscommunication, when I talked to Damien about it, I was like, oh, well, he should have known, you know, the schedule. It's like, alright, well, whatever, you know, not a big deal, you know, it's a good thing I was there, or else we wouldn't have opened till 7:30, and, like, we probably would have, like, gotten some customers, you know, complaining, why isn't your store open at 7 kind of thing. And then if that gets to Amy, then obviously, you know, a big ordeal. But regardless, you know, that was one thing. The other thing that I'm not really, you know, too keen on, but, like, you know, maybe it's just because I got too comfortable at South Forsyth, is the fact that, what do you call it, at the store, you know how, like, at South Forsyth, like, one of us gets an order, the rest of them come in and kind of just help out, you know, right? Like, you know, you see that I have, like, a 10 or 20 gallon order, like, you come in and start helping me, like, tint it or shake it and stuff like that. Well, so over there, like, I get, like, a 20 gallon order, and I'm over here, like, doing it by myself, and meanwhile Tristan is talking with Damien about something, like, in the backstock, like, practically not right behind me, but, like, there, and you can hear the tinner and all this other stuff, and it's like they didn't come to help me, you know, and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, my mom was like, well, what the heck, you know, like, I'm over here busting a big order, and, you know, the least you could do is help me if you're not busy, kind of thing, you know. So, you know, yeah, so, and so that was the only thing that threw me off, honestly, which isn't too bad. Wait, did you leave the lobby? Unreal. Well, I joined the one that you were just at, where you were supposed to be racing on the music level. Alright, well. Oh, Unreal. Well, anyway, so now I gotta sit again. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so that was really the main thing. Was just obviously, you know, I don't know if it's like a consistent thing, because I did go on, like, Chronos to see how everyone's punches were, and I did notice that Tristan, you know, tends to come in, like, a couple minutes late, you know, which isn't too bad, but, like, you know, it's like, you know, what are we doing here, you know, like, a couple minutes late, and like, even if it's, like, 7 minutes still, like, literally, like, yesterday, too, you know, I was scheduled for 7:30, but mind you, yesterday was different, because yesterday, what do you call it, I was still down, like, 30 minutes, because, like, since Damien made the schedule halfway through the week for me, what do you call it, because I wasn't in the system yet, like, he didn't calculate my hours all the way, so, like, in total I was going to do 43.5 hours. So obviously I wasn't going to hit 44, so yesterday I was going to stay like 30 minutes later, you know, had it been like that. But, you know, again, similar thing happened. I was, you know, there at the store at like 6:50 or something, and like, you know, 7 o'clock comes by, there's nobody there. I'm like, what the freak? And so like I go in, you know, set the or stop the alarm and all this other stuff, and you know, walk in, and lo and behold, like, you know, Tristan is like, you know, pulling up right behind me, and it's like 7:02 or 7:03, and then like, you know, he comes in and stuff like that. It's like, but we're open though, so like, had I not been there, you know, again, we would have opened 3 minutes late, which wouldn't have been too bad. But again, it's just like, well, where's the punctuality here? Like, when we're open, we're open. Like, what are we doing here? And so, yeah, so like, you know, that's my big thing. My big thing is always punctuality, making sure everyone's on time and stuff like that. I don't want Midas at my store. I want freaking, you know, people will show up on time, you know. And so, I mean, Tristan's the only one I've noticed that with so far on his timestamp, that like, you know, he's a little later than everyone else. You know, maybe a couple minutes. Like, it's not like a 30-minute or an hour thing, but it's still like a couple minutes here and there. And so, you know, I'm just like, you know, I didn't really look through everyone else's too much, but, you know, it's also weird too. I did see that his projected hours, as well as what he was scheduled, didn't reach 40. Like, he reached like 32. And like, he works like, you know, 6 days a week, but the days he work is like 7 to 1, 7 to 1, 7 to 1. So I can see why he's probably not hitting his 40, but I guess if you're full-time, aren't you supposed to hit your 40 like every time, no matter what kind of thing? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess you can be an employee without working your 40 hours, but it's like, yeah, then you're not going to get your benefits at that point. But I guess he doesn't care, or like what, or Damien doesn't care, but like, he's only there like, you know, 34 hours a week or something like that, so, which I also found kind of weird. Yeah, so that... Yeah, exactly, and that's another thing I thought of too, is like, you know, I got these stuff that I want to like tell Damien, like, for starters, like all this like situation with like the punctuality and the hours, but it's like, I don't want to like overstep my boundaries, because it's like, you know, Damien's like the one in charge. Like, I'm kind of just like the second in command, like, you know, follow Damien, but also like make sure the team's doing good and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I'm afraid of right now, is just overstepping my boundaries, because like, you know, I don't want to like start like, you know, being like, oh well, Damien, why aren't we doing this when we should be doing it, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's my main concern right now, and that's like the concern that it is like for me to like approach the rest of them, because I'm not gonna go up to Tristan like, yo Tristan, why are you showing up late? You need to start showing up on time. Like, you know, I am his boss technically, but I'm not like, you know, it's something Damien should be doing, not me. Like, I'm just kind of just like the, you know, making sure that the team's good, but like not to that extent, you know. So it's kind of like I'm still trying to like figure out like what that dynamic is and how I'm supposed to play a part in it, you know, kind of thing. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So, I mean, but aside from that though, the staff is good though. Freaking Tristan, I mean, I don't really talk to him too much, because he's either like putting up truck or like helping customers or like sweeping and stuff like that. RT and, you know, the Nathan guy are part-timers, so I only see them, you know, a couple times a week. And so like, you know, they're more so like, you know, kind of like, you know, the helper people, but at the same time, you know, the good thing is that they know their stuff. Like, you know, RT's been there the same amount of time that I have, plus a month, so, you know, RT's got experience. And then the Nathan guy, you know, he's really good at POS and reading people out. Obviously, he has his occasional questions here and there, but it's not like having a Mida, you know. Like, he shows up on time, he does his stuff, like, you know, he can ring people out, like, and he speaks a little bit of Spanish, not too much. His Spanish is because he's like Mexican, but like his parents never really taught him any Spanish, so like, you know, yeah, he's very Americanized. So he knows some stuff in Spanish, so you can get by with like a painter, but like when it comes to like, you know, slang and certain things, like he you know, he'll get like stuck and stuff like that. So But I mean, just enough to like, you know, identify like, you know, a painter's needs, you know, kind of thing. So that's good. But yeah, but obviously, of course, I'm the, you know, Spanish, you know, speaker at the store for the most part. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, obviously right now, like I said, I'm just trying to just get my groundings, you know, see how the store is, and then after like a month or like a couple weeks and stuff like that, that's when I'll start like, you know, all right, let me focus on, you know, accounts. Let me focus on, you know, my other stuff. Like obviously, sales calls aren't a big deal because I did those all the time. I finished my sales calls by like, you know, what's it called, Tuesday. Like, you know, like it wasn't a big deal and stuff like that. It's, you know, really just and apparently cycle counts Damien does, and I'm like, alright, you know, if you want to do cycle counts, sure, knock yourself out. I don't. Yeah, exactly. So I don't mind. But yeah, I mean, and you know, just like the other stuff, which is really just helping the customers really now, and then kind of just like getting to know the customers, getting to know the clientele. Obviously, been seeing a lot more of the same faces come in and out, so kind of just starting those conversations with those customers, you know, the cholos, and be like, hey, you know, how's it going? Anything I can help you with, blah, blah, blah. And then kind of just like, obviously my first sales calls were all just like, you know, just introducing myself as the new assistant manager kind of thing. And then eventually that's when I'll start like, you know, looking for specific people that, you know, come to our store and kind of try to get them to keep buying and kind of stuff, so. But yeah, so that's pretty much been my experience so far, which, like I said, is not bad. So, you know, I can't complain. Obviously, no newbies. You know, Nathan's really the only newbie, if you think about it. And, you know, he's been there since February, so, you know, he's basically better than Maida and Joe right now. So I don't have to train anyone. And, you know, the rest of them are obviously experienced. So it's like, you know, perfect environment, you know, for that. What I also find kind of weird, too is that Damien does the thing that some stores do with the 2 sticker thing, where like 1 sticker for the side and 1 sticker for the top. But instead of having the computer do that like automatically where it does the 2 stickers, like we have to manually do it. So like we'll have to print a sticker beforehand. Yeah, and that's because well, I did see that Rob hit his 15 years, you know, congrats to him, you know, on the celebrations thing. I got the email for that. This is great work, boss. But, yeah, so, yeah, it's great work, boss. Yeah, Yeah, I think Damien, as far as like the schedule for me, I mean, he kind of just has me mainly like, you know, what do you call it, as like a midday / closer, you know, and kind of just like days that he doesn't work, I'll work kind of thing, you know, which, you know, I find fair, especially because, you know, he's working every Sunday, so like that benefits me because now I can go to church like pretty much every Sunday without any problems. The only other time I'd have to go is if he happens to ask for that weekend off, then obviously work it, but like that's gonna be like, you know, maybe not even like 3 or 4 weekends a year, so like, you know, that's the only times that I ever have to work on a Sunday. So, and I don't mind working the Saturdays, you know, Saturdays aren't too bad. I get off at 5, so it's like, you know, not a big deal. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, but then after that I only work Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm on vacation for, you know, New York. Yeah, so that'll be great work. Yeah. Real red shell, boss. That's what we want, these red shells. Unreal, more red shells. And he pushed me out the freaking stage. But it's funny, I went to go visit, what's it called, South Forsyth on Wednesday, because, like, what do you call it? They were doing like the Meet the Manager event, and so like they were having free food, and so they told me to come by, and I just happened to be in the area because I was doing like some shopping and like out front or whatnot, and then like what do you call it? Like I stopped by, and like freaking Nathan's having like Yuriko freaking do sales calls already, so like freaking like I come in and like Yuriko's already done like 20 sales calls, and then Nathan's gonna do the other 20, so it's like, you know, Yuriko's basically the new me while I'm gone or something like that. It's kind of unreal. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, Yuriko doesn't mind. He's like, yeah, I've done this kind of stuff before, so like whatever. I mean, I don't know if it's out of laziness that Nathan wants to do it, or he genuinely wants to teach Yuriko. But like, you know, yeah, it's kind of unreal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's another topic I did talk to pretty much everyone at the store. It was like what their stance was on like wanting to move up and stuff like that. RT's in that position where he's like, I mean, he's part-time, obviously, he's been there for like 3 years. He's like, yeah, I mean, I kind of thought about it, but he's like, you know, he's like about to finish school, so he's kind of like thinking more so like, you know, whatever he like studied at school or whatnot kind of thing is going to be his future. What's it called? As far as Nathan, I forget what he told me. Actually, I don't even think I asked Nathan, so he's probably the next person I'll ask. But I asked Tristan, and Tristan's been there for like 5 years. And Tristan's like, yeah, I thought about it too, but it's just like, you know, like I don't want to like deal with all like the stress and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, I guess so. There you go. And so, yeah, so really, yeah, my store, like, basically no one really wants to move out. They're all just gonna, like, stay there, or, you know, I don't know if they're gonna boomer it and retire there, but, you know, yeah, so, I don't know if you've gotten a chance to talk with all your staff about, like, any of them wanting to move up or stuff like that. Like, which ones, though, like... So are you gonna get him into doing sales calls then to try to push him up that way? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What's funny right now is that since Richard's like position at the store, like since he got that business rep position, like for some strange reason they haven't transferred him completely out of our system. So because he's doing sales calls, like, you know, it's still showing up sales calls under our store. So like our store has over 100 sales calls for this week, or 150 sales calls, and so like our store is like, yeah, like it's insane. Obviously, I still did my 50. I did my call list and I did my 10 face-to-faces. But like, yeah, on top of that, like you have all of the ones that Richard. Yeah, our call list is 40. Yeah. Well, I don't know if what do you call it? Yeah, our I'm assuming ours is 40 because that's the same thing with South Forsyth. South Forsyth with like 3 pages, which was 30 of what do you call it? Weekly, yeah, weeklies, and then like 10 for face-to-face. Yeah, so yours is only 20. Yeah, so then it is 40 then. Yeah, so then, yeah, so, yeah, 40 call list, and so, like, you know, obviously, I finished all those on Tuesday, because, you know, that's the benefit of having the slowish stores, is that we have more time to do them, and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, knocking them out, like, I can literally knock them out in about an hour, like, half of the list, and then I'll save the other half for the other day, or if I, you know, got nothing else to do, then I'll keep working on it, but, like, you know, obviously, another thing I've actively been doing is just, like, making sure, like, the store is neat, like, going on stock, you know, what do you call it, making sure the shelves are stocked like that, and then like also helping with the truck too. Like obviously I'm not gonna, you know, just sit in the office all day and, you know, do like that. Like, you know, occasionally when the truck's there, like I'll help with the truck, and obviously, you know, it's really like, you know, the truck. It's kind of insane, boss. We got our Unreal. We got our truck today, and there's literally only 3 pallets on the truck, boss. It's kind of insane how small our trucks are. Dude, I did terrible. I got second last place. I don't know what the freak happened at the end. 28 points. Unreal. You know, put hashtag Unreal, boss. That's what you gotta put. Yeah, no, that's that right there. It was kind of Unreal, boss. Yeah, so I was up with that South Forsyth scam today, boss. You know, your neighbors pulling up to, you know, the store and scamming them out of 40 gallons. Like, what's going on? Well, the guy never came to our store, I can tell you that. Yeah, just had to be one of your neighbors, boss. Like, that's your yeah. Dude, I lost 30 points that game just for getting second last place. That's insane. At least it's Rainbow Road. I got like second place last time I was here. 22 views like at the same or people. I kinda got shafted by that lightning. It's kind of unreal. Took away my only defense item. I still don't have one yet. Another one. He's kind of unreal last day on here. Lost what? Really lost. I just won the race. Hopefully I make those points back that I freaking lost for getting last place last time. I got almost all my points back. Yeah, so you kind of need to get the F1 car. What are we doing here? Kind of unreal, but I kind of understand. Yeah, but boss, I did notice though, like the moment, so like the whole like, you know, acceptance like thing to like accept the position like thing came in on Tuesday, right? And then like when I come into work on Thursday, like I see my Sherwin email blasted with like, you know, tag, you are enlisted for tag onboarding onset, you know, now. Yeah, so all my assistant manager trainings are up now, boss. I gotta do them. Boss, I'll probably just do them tomorrow, boss. What are we doing here? It's a Saturday. Yeah, I accepted it on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm officially on the schedule. I can officially go on Chronos, you know, edit schedules. I can freaking, you know, make sales calls without having to get Damien to log in, you know, like, so Damien's still making this. I haven't talked to him about that yet, but yeah, I mean, as I said, one of these days I'll have to talk with Damien about like hopefully at least making the schedule like a week ahead of time, you know, like at least a week, you know, like, you know, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I see the idea of making the schedule work around us, but we gotta work around the schedule. Like, we gotta have like a set in stone thing. I understand these are all kids with part-time positions, but like, come on now. Yeah. This isn't Smoothie King, you know, Sam Boss. This isn't freaking RT Sam Boss number 2, you know, like it's here. Still can't believe that they were friends at one point. That's kind of insane. Unreal, where's these red shells coming from? These freaks. Nope. No. I'll let you take the blue shell, bud. Don't slow down. Come here. Did you shoot that red shell at me, you freak? Incredibly unreal, that's all I gotta say about you. Just got lucky I got these triple shrooms to make it through. Yeah, I got third. These fake account news, boss. I don't believe that guy in first place is real, boss. Like 1,000 points and you beat me in first place. Like, what are we doing here? Impossible. I forgot to mention as well, boss. My sister's husband has an interview for the full-time position at Sugar Hill on Monday. Yeah, that's very weird, boss. Oh yeah, he's gonna be starting off as full-time, boss. He's going to do this soon. Well, they're already married, so he's already gonna be the expert. Yeah. I mean, she's thinking about it, but obviously, you know, the baby's still like, you know, 4 months old, so, you know, it's still gonna be like a second, you know, especially with like, if, you know, finding someone to take care of him while, you know, they're at work kind of thing is really just the main issue right now. I mean, she would want to go back, but it's just like, you know, it's so, I mean, eventually when he gets a little older, I'm sure she probably would go back, but like, you know, just like, you know, right now, probably not. Yeah. What's funny though is that Sugar Hill store is like the closest Mancinelli store to my store. Like it's on the same road, 20. So his store would be like 12 minutes away from mine. Yeah, it's Sugar Hill. Yeah, it's Gwinnett District. So yeah, it's Mancinelli. My store's kind of at the border of like, you know, freaking Mancinelli and then the Chattanooga district as well. With Dawsonville. At least until that new Dawsonville store opens, and that'll be the border store for them. Yeah. I mean, your store, well, no, because your store south of it is like the Roswell store, so at least from the south perspective, you're still part of. It would still be part of Amy's district, and even to the east, it would still be it. Because I think to the that's great work, boss. Yeah, because to the east would be McGinnis Ferry. Yeah, that's the closest store to the east of you. And then to the west of you, I don't know what's over there. I mean, I'm guessing that's like what, like West Alpharetta. I mean, I'm sure there's probably something over there. I guess Crabapple would be like the west store to your store kind of thing. Like the closest store in that direction. Yeah, I think at least, right? I mean, I don't think Crabapple's pretty close to your store, right? Like maybe like 12-15 minutes away. Yeah, so yeah, it's the closest store in that direction. The closest store south of you is Roswell, and the closest store west of you is McGinnis, and the closest store north to you is Midway / McFarland. Kind of unreal, boss. My neighboring stores are South Forsyth, Downtown Cumming, Sugar Hill, and Dawsonville. And your store actually isn't even too far away from mine either. Yours is like, I checked the GPS, your store is like 20 minutes away from mine, so if you take 9, which isn't that bad, boss. Let's be real here. We're still neighbors, boss. Bunch of freaks, boss. Outside. I heard that. That's kind of weird. Yes. The Warzone Mobile? Or you're talking about like... No. No, I haven't seen that. No, I'll watch it tonight. No, I didn't know the conference was going on. Well, don't spoil it. I want to like watch see the trailers, boss. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. One of the YouTubers that I watched, Noisy Butters, was invited to that thing. I think is that one chick that lives in Roswell. Okay. I'm sure they'll add that eventually, but what do you call it? Did they also show? Well, of course they showed multiplayer footage. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Did they show it? How is that even possible? Okay. Did they show that there's a new like mode that they announced too, like beforehand? Obviously, not. I don't know if they did at the conference or showed any footage of it. Some mode called the DMZ mode. Was that shown off at all? Because that's like the new DMZ. It's supposed to be like the new mode. Like, so there's campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, and there's a fourth mode called DMZ, which got like teased, you know, a couple months back. So I wasn't sure if they were gonna. I wasn't sure if they had gameplay of that either, but because we don't know what it is. Supposedly, from what I heard, rumors of it was going to be similar to, like, you know, some game called that Dr. Disrespect plays. I forgot what it's called. It's like a game. Well, no, not that. Like, not the game he's making, but the game, Tarkov. It's like that Tarkov game that he plays. Supposedly, that's what this DMZ mode is going to be, like Tarkov, which I've never seen footage of Tarkov, so I don't know like what it's like. But supposedly, that's what do you call it? They did. Okay, so I guess that is the. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what they meant, like that whole like dynamic of making your own loadouts and stuff like that. I guess that's like a DMZ thing, or a Tarkov thing, where you have to like build your weapons or whatnot, or like do all this other stuff. Like, that's probably it then. But see, that's the keep. But the thing is, though, they said that's a mode, though. They didn't say that that's like gonna be the Warzone experience. So they could theoretically bring back like loadouts and like the stuff that they had at the old Warzone, you know? Because if this, because this is just a mode. It's not like, you know, the entire experience. I mean, it probably will be for like the first like couple months, but I wouldn't be surprised if like 3 months later, like, oh yeah, let's bring back classic Warzone mechanics, and then, you know, that'll be a separate mode. Because, like, as you remember, like, Warzone always had, like, 50 different modes. Like, it has, like, the obviously regular Battle Royale, and then sometimes it had, like, those weird modes where it's, like, duos only, but, like weird stuff happened or whatnot. Or, like, you know, Plunder. Like, whatever happened to Plunder, you know? That was a thing that like, there hasn't been a mode in Warzone in, like, I feel like a year now. Where it was, like, that one... Yeah, that was that mode where instead of like the objective was to like be the last one standing, it was like to be the squad that had like the most money or something, and you had to like do a bunch of contracts. Yeah, and then like, you know, if your team, yeah, and you had unlimited lives, like you keep coming back, you just keep losing money though every time you lost. So, but every time you got people, you got. Yeah, kind of Unrealness. I remember that, and I remember we got a freaking Plunder dub that one time. It was kind of unreal. Yeah, but those dubs don't count towards like your, you know, like Warzone dubs. Like those just count as like the separate leaderboard for Plunder. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't bring back Plunder. Yeah, it hasn't been an active game mode in a while, but I don't know. Problem with Plunder though is that it was always like a set number of players, kind of like how Rebirth is now. When they bring it back, it's like, oh yeah, it's duos only, or it's trios only, or quads only. Like it's not like a, you know, you get to pick, you know, how many players are. It was kind of always that one mode that was like, yeah, it's just whatever players we want you to play with at that point. Kind of unreal, huh? Eight. Well, I mean, I just gotta make sure I take a different route to work tomorrow, because tomorrow's Swanee Day, and they always have like the freaking parade that like goes through Beaufort Highway, which is literally the route that I have to take to work, to pass by McGinnis Ferry, or through McGinnis Ferry. So I'm probably gonna have to take 20 to get to work tomorrow, which honestly won't be too bad because it's a Saturday, so like there won't be really much traffic. So just kind of unreal. Of course. Kind of unreal. Nice, I blew up the people that were going to catch up to me with the freaking bomb that I had as my reserve. Kind of unreal. Must be nice, but I'll see if you're around there. Of course. Yeah. Sunday, I don't know, because I think I'm having family over again. I'm not sure. It's because they're visiting from like Maryland and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna come by on Sunday, because I know tomorrow I probably won't get on because tomorrow's my sister's birthday, so we're gonna go eat at like a restaurant or something. So I don't know. Sunday, I don't really have anything that I know of planned at the moment. There's like potential for great work there. kind of unreal. Is that Mario guy going backwards? Like the guy at the end, like the Japanese guy, like at the very end. I mean, I understand he lost the race, but like he was driving backwards there at the end. I saw that. I was like, what the freak? It is kind of Deluxe. You put Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or just Deluxe? Because it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Kind of unreal. Did they at least have Mario Kart 8? No, well then I don't know what to say at that point. Should just keep it at Mario Kart then. Certainly got me. The freak. The blue item is honestly the most annoying item in this freaking game. Like, how the freak do you go about stealing a freaking banana peel from a guy in first place? Like, I don't know. And honestly, that screws over both people. It screws over the guy who stole the item because, like, what the freak are they gonna do with that? And then it screws over the guy that was trying to have, like, something to defend themselves in first place. So it's like nobody wins in that situation. Well, you're next to the podium now. Almost. I know, Unreal. Oh, you picked the thing too fast. Should have changed your car before you picked the course. It would have given you more time. I don't think. I wonder. From Sherwin? What do you want? I don't know. None of my full-timers or part-timers are into... Well, actually, RT's into Pokemon, so, I mean... That's one thing, but the rest of them are into, like, Overwatch and, like, you know, freaking Apex and, like, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to learn. It's not even just that, it's like, I don't want to learn a new game, like, you know, it's like, I already put, like, that much time and that much hours in, you know, into Warzone that it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't want to learn another game, like, I don't want to learn how to walk again, you know, like, that's basically what I'm doing, just, like, I've already learned how to walk, I don't want to learn. That's basically what I'm doing is freaking following because I don't know what the freak of the map is. I don't know any of the guns. I don't know the controls. Like I don't know what's better than this. Like I don't know any of that. I don't know the mechanics. Like I understand it's a battle royale. That's the only thing I can get behind is the fact that I have to be the last one standing. That's the only thing we share in common. How the freak did with Warzone and Apex. Yeah, like we all have to be the last one standing. Like that's the only concept that matches. How the freak do I keep getting hit by rogue green shells? I don't know what happened either. I keep missing freaking dice blocks that I need. Well, I got third, that's something. Well, at least you're in the 2000s point range, you know, you went up. That's great work. No, boss. Do that at the end. November at the earliest, probably December. But you know what else comes out around that time too? The Mario Kart 8 DLC pack number 3. So two new cups are gonna be added in that time frame, boss. So So there'll be new courses we can race on around that time. But now we have to balance playing that, we have to balance playing Splatoon, and we have to balance playing Warzone / Modern Warfare Boss. So there's 3 games that we have to balance playing in the next like 2 months. It's gonna be kind of insane. Yeah. Yeah, like Splatoon days, and then, you know, well, that's what I'm saying, because this is another one of our, you know, games that we play is Mario Kart, Splatoon, and Warzone. Those really are our 3 main things. And obviously I do game playthroughs on the side too, but what do you call it? That's the main stuff right there. Well. And of course, oh yeah, and Pokemon. That'll be the 4th thing we'll have to balance. And you know, well, I don't know how late I'm coming home tomorrow to know what time I'm gonna get on. But you know what else we're gonna have to balance too? Because guess what else comes out in a couple months? The Mario parties on N64 Switch Online. Like those are gonna come out probably either November or December. Like Mario Party 1 and 2 on the 64. To do Switch Online on those, like it's gonna be insane, boss. We're gonna have to balance those too. I mean, luckily those are short because once we play through all the boards, like that'll be it. But like, you know, that's part of the stuff we gotta do. How come that red shell didn't slow him down as much as it did me? And I lost to a freaking Curry. Well, at least that's what the name makes it sound like, boss. I don't, you know, it's Madara, like, you know, that sounds like someone that lives in your neighborhood, boss. Like, what's going on? Yeah, like that. I mean, aside from like the skin color, I mean, boss, that's one of your neighbors right there. He's got the evil red eyes, the evil smile. Like that's your neighbor right there, boss. That's giving you the death stare. One of your neighbor freaks. Well, I will say this though, boss. The good thing about all these games coming out at the same time, and us having to, you know, take time with each of them, will mean that, you know, none of them will get as stale. You know, like with Warzone, that was starting to get stale because we literally played that like every day for like a month or 2 straight. And that was the only thing we played, and then like there was that point where we played nothing but Mario Party, and then that got stale, and then the point where we played the other thing. So it's like the good thing about all these games coming out at the same time and us having to take time on each of them is that it'll make sure that they don't go stale, because we'll have to, you know, play each little by little, and you know that'll stretch out the time that we can play those games. You know, so we'll have content for like we'll literally have content for like, you know, the next like 7 months, to be honest with you, on all those games alone, like just like that, you know, without any other game needing to come out, like that. That's all we need, really. It's all these games that are coming out until next year, until the next games come out. is it with these freaking lightnings? And another blue shell? Are you serious? Like, what kind of punishments are these? I'm not even winning by that much. I don't know what else I don't understand. So I'm rocking the Atlanta United jersey boss from that I got at the flea market boss since we were earlier. We were boss, so I gotta get our soccer jerseys. Like, so what are we doing here? I understand. Oh, this is mirror mode. No, I know this isn't mirror mode. No, anymore. That's also a really boss. Almost doesn't realize I had to use that super horn to block that red shell someone tossed at me. Yep. Oh, that blue shell. I figured. And of course it hits me at the gap. And pushes me back. Are you serious? Push me forward. Why the freak would it push me back? The freaking the platform's over there. I don't know. Freaking terribly timed blue shell. And then I get lightning, so now I'm like 2 coins. Did you just hit yourself with your own... and then I get hit with the blue shell at the freaking gap again. The freaking blue shell hit me and pushed me back again. What the freak? Dang, I almost beat you and got 4th. Dude, I got shafted at that race. The freaking blue shells hit me at the worst possible spots that I could get hit by them. I got hit on gaps, and the gaps pushed me backwards instead of pushing me forward. Like, how the freak does that work? Unbelievable, boss. That was rigged. That race was absolutely rigged. Like, I literally got shot at the worst possible spots. Like, unbelievable. Like, how does that even happen? I even tried slowing down too because I knew it was coming, but I didn't slow down fast enough, so I still went over the gap, and the blue shell hit me while I was in the gap. So then I had to freaking go backwards instead of being pushed forward. Communication error. Are you still in the lobby? Unreal. Very unreal. Oh, boss, that was your 11th win against me right there in that race, I'll say that. Kind of unreal. Because I got shafted like 7 times by blue shells. I gotta spectate. Isn't this the same guy that was in... Yeah. Super Bell Subway. Very unreal. I don't know. Boss, I already thought of cool names for like our stream schedules. So we can do Mario Kart Mondays, Warzone Wednesdays, and Splatoon Saturdays. Yeah, so I don't know that none of the days of the week start with a P, so the Pokemon one will be tough. I mean, we could just do like a random like Pokemon Tuesdays or something, or something like that. Yeah, I mean that's the only ones I have so far, and then like I guess you know, the rest of the days of the week would just be like the other stuff. Like I said, like the N64 games coming to Switch Online, like Mario Kart and GoldenEye, like those we're gonna have to play online too, boss. Let's be real here. What, Mario Kart? I mean, it's streamed, you know, like it's just obviously not as, you know, much as like a lot of other games, but it is a game that is streamed. I've seen streams of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe before. People actually do tournaments on Mario Kart online. But the game's already been out for like what, like 5 years now, so like, you know, it's already had time in the sun, boss, I saw that, to freaking, you know, to have been around. So we better cut that shortcut, yeah, so. We needed that Tony kid, boss. We needed the Tony kid. Let's see if I can join those. They were saying the room was full. So hopefully one of these weirdos leaves. I'll be able to be popped in here. If not, I have to spectate again. Yeah, I'll have to spectate again. What, from EVPC? I think EVPC is fine. Yeah. It's unique. Yeah, like I said, unless you had something else in mind. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm seeing some multiplayer footage right now. It definitely does look smoother than the last couple. Yeah, the multiplayer. No, not Warzone, Modern Warfare. Like 2 multiplayer. Then again, this is just videos. It's once you actually play the game, which will be the real experience. Which, the benefit, boss, that I get is just the fact that I still have my PS4, so I'll be able to try out that beta without having to pay for it. The beta, no, it starts tomorrow. So how the beta works is for like the first, see, I gotta pull up over here. So for the yeah, hold on. MW2 beta images. Okay, so the schedule works is September 16th. Oh, wait, that is today. Okay, so yeah, it's already been out. Okay, I didn't know that. So September 16th and 17th is the opening for PlayStation people who pre-ordered the game. September 18th through the 20th is open beta for PlayStation, so anyone who has a PlayStation console like a PS4 or PS5 can play the beta without having to have pre-ordered it, which is when I'm gonna play it, because I want to test it out first. I want to see how the gameplay feels. I understand it's last gen, the graphics might not be as good, but I'm not worried about the graphics. I'm worried about the gameplay. If the gameplay is fun, if I find enjoyment in it, then what I'm gonna do then is pre-order on PC, because the weekend 2, which is September 22nd from the 23rd, will be, that's when people on PC who've pre-ordered it can play the beta. And then September 24th through the 26th is when everyone, regardless if they pre-ordered it or not, or regardless of which platform they're on, can play the beta without having to have paid the pre-order. So that's the only time when people who haven't paid for it are going to be able to play for it. Unless they're PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation, as long as you've been, as long as you have a PlayStation, you're good pretty much every weekend except for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow are exclusive PlayStation people who bought the beta. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I'll get to try it out. I guess Sunday is when it'll officially launch. So I need to see if I can download it now, just to have it in my system ready so when I can play it on Sunday and see what's up. Sunday or Monday. Oh yeah, you gotta watch this. Yeah, you gotta watch the stream. Also, you gotta see what your impressions are. So, and then after that, we'll we'll pre-order it on PC, and then the next weekend, I'll be in freaking New York at the next weekend. But you'll get to try it out if you pre-ordered it before me, and then I'll be back for the second half of that weekend, which will be the 23rd through the 24th. Or the 22nd through the 24th, so I'll be able to play it after I get back on PC. So by that time, you would have already tried it out as well. So there you go, guys. Let's do it. Excuse me. Thank you. Double? How is that even possible? Like, am I winning that much to where there was double lightning? Like, how the freak does that happen? Careful with that Shy Guy. I was. I've been gone. That's why I'm saying, like, that. Am I that much that far ahead to where there was double lightning? But I guess that makes sense. Well, I reached the 10,800 club. I'm almost there at the 11,000 club. I want to get to the 11,000 club at some point. Yeah, I don't think he's actually getting on there. Such a good one. Okay. Oh, that's too many days of the week at that point. That's what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to stand up in your green screen. I'm gonna have to freaking, like, figure out a way to get, like, some, like, Bluetooth connection going on my phone to where, like, I can freaking hear you without having to have like wired headphones on the computer. I mean, I have AirPods, I can use those, but what I'm trying to figure out is if like I can use Discord on my phone. If I can use Discord on my phone and then also use it on my PC and then still get the audio for the stream that way. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If that works, I haven't tested it before, but if that works, then there you go. I could just do that. But I don't know if that works though. I need to know if it works. Or I could physically test it out. Yeah. Or I would just have to make a second like Discord account and then like on my phone and then like have that one talk to you. Like, you know, through there, but also being picked up on that stream. Like, I don't know, I have to figure something like that out. And then, like, mute myself so there isn't, like, feedback. So, yeah, I have to, like, concoct something to make that work. I mean, it's doable, it's just really a process. Freaking Bowser. Unreal, stole my freaking item. Oh, there's just Bowser with a star behind me. What the freak? Unbelievable. Boss, you could have shot that backwards. Unbelievable. You see how much points you just costed me for that freaking race? You literally could have just shot that backwards and passed through the star, boss. You cost me the freaking race. No, boss, you knew you apologized before you hit me with the freaking red shell. What do you even mean? You saw that I... Oh, boss, you literally just cost me my 25 points. That took me like 3 matches to earn. I have to play 3 more matches to re-earn those points. Because if I lose a race, like, that's basically what the cost of it is for playing in these lobbies. Is like, you know, if I lose, like, those are my points on the line. If I win, I get points, but if I lose so much points. I have to play in my sweaty SPMM lobbies to not have that happen. Those are the only lobbies where I don't lose as much points. Like the lobbies where I have to face people on my skill level, those are the insane ones. I mean, luckily I didn't lose too much, but still, it was kind of embarrassing. And I was winning at the beginning too. That's the worst part. Like, I was winning at the beginning, and the thing that ruined it was a red shot. What the freak? Who shot that green shell? Who shot that bomb? Unreal. I literally saw you place that backwards, you freak. Don't even not try to Oh, so that was you in front of me who dropped the bomb behind him, and then like, you know, oh, it's impossible. That's who I just saw toss a bomb behind themselves. Yeah, the footage does not lie, boss, and I saw Metal Mario drop the freaking bombs. Freaking bat. What the freak? Not letting you take that one, boss. That's why I slowed down. I was like, I don't want this freak to freaking. What the freak? Who? Unreal. But like, I didn't even see him pull it out. Who the freak shot that? Unbelievable. Unreal, boss. I know you were behind that bomb, and I know you were behind that green shell that shafted me the race. So you were behind both of those. That's incredibly unreal, boss. It's a little beautiful when you think about it. I still haven't gone to that eye-opening experience to the left of my store, boss. It's a buffet too, you know, like it's gonna be one of those like things I'll you know, help myself to on like a, you know, day where like I didn't bring lunch and like there's no lunch at home and like there's a Chinese buffet and like, you know, I need food and like, yeah, I'm just gonna step right in there. And just, you know, and then the best part too is like I could just wait a couple hours and then I could just go to the freaking Planet Fitness next door and like, you know, just work it out and it'll be like I never went. I actually need to have like a backup like freaking workout clothes in my car. And being the fact that I'm that close to freaking Planet Fitness is kind of insane. Yeah, it's the one on exit 14. It's literally in the same shopping center. Well, it's the shopping center to the left, but it's still technically connected, but not really. So like, it's basically the shopping center where that Stars and Stripes is, which is next to the Linear Crossing shopping center. Yeah, so like it's on the same side of the street, just like there's like a road in between them, but it's basically the same shopping center, but not really. Course. not there yet. There's someone in front of me though. I appreciate you shooting that though, whoever that was. Oh, well. No, but it like... Yeah, but then the freaking Link guy ended up hitting me though, so it's kind of annoying. Unreal, I got P5. Unreal. Well, because that Link guy shafted me. I could have actually been in front of him and the freaking Boo. I would have freaking not got hit by that stupid red shell that came out of nowhere. Or green shell, whatever it was that hit me. Boss, Hong Kong doesn't have a flag. That's kind of unreal. I remember, since Hong Kong technically isn't a country anymore. Tell me about it. Yeah. It's kind of insane, to be honest. Isn't that kind of cheating? Yeah, but then that, I guess, but like then that also helps campers too, though, because like you think it would help the people that are against campers, but it also helps the campers too, because if someone's camping in a building they start hearing people come up the stairs because they're talking, then the camper knows that they're there, and the camper's gonna know where to camp to where that, you know, they can win. Vice versa, yes, it'll help too, because then you can hear if a guy's camper talking to his team members. But like, what if it's a camper with no mic? Like, you know, then what? You know? Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that one. That one actually is going to encourage camping, I feel like. I guess. I mean, it just depends on the way they go about that. I don't know. You know, like there's got to be like some like, you know, kind of what do you call it? I don't know. There's got to be some balance to that, because that honestly seems a little overpowering. Probably gonna do one more boss. I'm a little sleepy. The other thing that concerns me though, boss, what if someone's like playing like freaking copyright music? Because you know there's those people that when you play Warzone with, they always freaking like, instead of talking or using their mic for like the actual game, like they have like some like song playing in the background and stuff like that. Yeah, I know, but even that small tidbit though could have gotten you a copyright strike, you know, because you know has some freaking song playing in the background that you're not supposed to. And it's like you can't mute them unless you mute everyone at that point. That's what I'm saying. You'd have to disable voice chat at that point. Yeah, but you don't need the copyright strikes. Well, yeah, I know, but like, what if you have someone like that's in the in that room that you're trying to like kill because you hear them? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a it is a possibility. Because at least with the team members, you can mute them on the spot. Like, yo, this guy's playing music, I'm gonna mute him. Like, that's what. Well, that's what I'm saying, is like at that point just disable voice chat if you're not gonna rely on that. Well, and then there's also people that can work around it too. Like, for example, what if like you're using Discord on Warzone and you just have Warzone chat disabled, so that, you know, then that's your counter against like that feature, is that what if I play Warzone with buddies using Discord instead of the in-game chat? Because a lot of times the in-game chat audio also sounds kind of crappy compared to Discord audio chat. And so like at that point, like that also kind of defeats the purpose of that feature too, if everyone starts using Discord. And Discord's becoming more and more popular to that where that could happen. Incredibly unreal. I did that, which